What's up, YouTube? I am taking this one apart, this ceiling fan generator. I'm taking this apart for the magnets. It's just too heavy for me to get on a pole, you know. And with this bracket, it's no good, and that's welded on the back. So I'm working on this one right here. I love these guys right here. These things are awesome. This is practically brand new. There's no rust at all on this one. So let me see here. Basically, this ring was in when you take your screws out, right? This ring goes in, and you pull this out. It's aluminum and steel. This comes out, okay? And basically, what I did was get my bracket in to put the magnets on. And it's just that stuff you get at Home Depot. It's bendable. Oops, there goes my. It's bendable, okay, and you can get that in there. Now I still have to do a little work on this one. I still have to seat that bearing, and basically I took this was the back cap, okay, with the vents. That goes in the back. So basically I took this off the back and I put the front in the back. So that's where the wires go. And these holes allow me to screw in a bracket, okay, which I'm going to show you that in a minute. Well, I'll show you right now. And basically it's just wood. It's one I made. Let me move this little diode over here. I've been working on these motors too, but so far no good. See, that's my bracket there. I'm probably going to use this 3/4 inch, so, and that rectifier is going to come off. But you see the hole, that's going to go on. It's going to be screwed on. Now I can mount my blade assembly. Alright, and use these holes to screw into that board, because I'm not using blades on this, regular ceiling fan blades. I'm probably going to use maybe the one in the back, or I'm going to make a new one for this one. I'm going to use a hub, and basically I got this old chair I found. I really like this L bracket here for a mount, and I got this swivel here which will go into a pipe. I got all my magnets in, north south north south north south, all the way around. I didn't have enough to do double north south north south north south, but it should be pretty good. They're all in place. Basically I started here, I know here, yeah, that one, north south north south north south, all the way around. Anyway, I only had 4 magnets left over, and that wouldn't have got me very far. I know if I order magnets, you know, I could pop these out, even though I just crazy glued the magnets in place. I don't know if you can see that, but you know, they are crazy glued in place. I'm going to let this dry, and I'll be screwing that cap onto that board, and then I'll be back. So I got my cover on, I got my board screwed in, you know, into the front now, and I don't have the steel to make a cross like my other wind generator in the back there, so I'm gonna have to use these blades for now until I'm able to make that cross. I have to go to Home Depot, get some steel, but I'm gonna get them screwed in and I'll be back. Connections hooked up to a rectifier, and I have the multimeter here, but the problem is I can't hold this and spin this at the same time. Maybe I can. Hold on. Oh, it's digging into my... Sure, wear my gloves. I don't know if you can read that. Yeah, I ain't gonna be able to do this with both hands. Once I get it hooked up to something, then I'll be able to spin it and show you what it's putting out. Let me just spin the tube here a little bit. The spindle a little back and forth, but yeah, that's not even working that great. The wires are touching probably. Yeah, that ain't working too good. Oh, shoot. So, all I'm going is back and forth, you know. So anyway, let me get this hooked up to something. I have to find a way to get my blades on here around, and a way to hook that back up to something, just so I can spin it and you see what it's putting out. And I'll be back. So I got the board on the front. It's a little warped, but it should work. Let me show you what it's putting out. All I gotta do is this. So that bird right there. Okay, I'm gonna go real slow. I just want you to see me what I'm doing here. It'll hit 50. I mean, that's with some cranking winds, but we do get cranking winds here. And I know there, yeah, 50. But that's cranking. I mean, even if it's just like this, you know, 19, 20, just going like that, that'll put out some good power. So I got my two leads that put out the most in the ohms, 200 ohm section, and these put out the most. Got them hooked up to a car alternator rectifier. This ain't an alternator, this is a rectifier from a car alternator. This happens to be a big one that a guy gave me, works on alternators, so that's where you can get these on eBay pretty cheap. Just type in truck rectifier or something like that. Okay, that's the hot where that bolt is, and that's the ground. And the wire just comes up here. There's no tricks here. This is 100% real. Okay. So anyway, that wraps that up for now. Let me zoom out. That wraps that up for now. It spins real good. It's practically a brand new. Over here, you see you got a hole there, which actually is lined up pretty good. You got one there. One there. It's pretty lined up pretty good actually. So what I might do is a magnet there in the way is run some bolts across, or I'm going to get a zip tie and zip tie this just so it can't fall off. It's better to do bolts before. If you're going to put a board, make sure your bolts are in, everything is tight before. Okay, me, I just take chances on stuff, you know. But I'm going to make sure to try to get some zip ties in here if I can. That's if I can, without interfering with anything. You know, see what happens, just to hold that in place there. I know that the duct tape's going to hold everything together, but that wears out, you know. The duct tape wears out, so it's good to get your bolts, get your everything clamped tight. See, get everything clamped tight, because you're going to need that tight. Even if you just get two in. You put one here, you can put one there. You know, that's it. Just to keep them secure. Better to do all four if you can. And I'm out of here. And with the magnets, it's pretty good. Well, that's pretty good right there. That's going to be heavy wind right there. Not really heavy. Once I get cranking in some heavy, you know, heavy winds, that's going to put out some nice juice. So let me get this board. This is what I used to drill that hole out, to put that in right there. And it's very tricky, very tricky. And now I gotta clean up. I can't put these on yet because of that. See that knob? That has to come off. Okay. And all my cutoff wheels are gone. It's just too much. It's too much hassle using a hacksaw, because it doesn't come off 100% the right way. You can see there's just a little bit there coming through, and it's going to be a problem. So I have to wait until I get some cutoff wheels. And it's just aluminum, you know. Get some cutoff wheels and I can get the blades on. So I might go to the garage back there and see if I can get that done. And I'll get back with you. I'm on the chair. Let me show you something on the chair. My batteries are going. Let me get down here on the chair. See this? That's what's going to go in your pipe right here. This, you get a hammer, banging that out. Chair, there's 4 screws. Chair, the seat comes off 4 screws. And then you gotta figure out, might have to tap some holes, or you could use 2 holes for screws to run your board, or a piece of metal to put your tail on. And that's all going to be coming up. And thanks for watching.